Good day everyone, another video here for you today. I wanted to talk about this wonderful Carrera S in night blue metallic. Now why is this car so special? This color blue, unfortunately for the US market, as it is a very popular option here, has been discontinued. I'm not quite sure why. I do know that Porsche is working on a color to replace this particular color, and obviously if you're dead set on a color or any darker blue for that matter, we do offer the paint to sample program. The car right here behind me is a 2020 model year, so it is the current generation. Riding on the RS Spider wheel, we have LED headlights up front. The color itself, it's hard to see in here. That is unfortunate. If we go around the car, you will see no sport design front bumper. That gives you that little edge right here. That makes the car a little bit more appealing to look at. We have the standard brake system on the car. Now obviously 20 inches in the front, and if we go to the rear, you will find 21 inches. Double stagger, that means that the rear tires are slightly wider than the front tires, obviously with the engine being behind the rear axle. All the weight is a little far back, so you do need that width to keep everything under control, especially with the power. 443 horsepower from a flat 6. This particular car, I personally think it's a gorgeous color combination. The Mojave beige with black over the dark blue. And then what I think is really cool, the gentleman that configured this particular car opted for the steering wheel in Racetex. Now Racetex is just another word for Alcantara. Alcantara is a brand name, so Porsche doesn't use that particular brand, so we can't use that. The Sportex also comes back in the armrest that has a beautiful colored crest. Car at this moment in time has run about 8,822 miles to be completely exact at the time of filming. Car is still available, so if you would like to take a look at this car in person or take it out for a test drive, be sure to give me a quick call, as I'm happy to help. Be well, and we'll see you for the next one. Alrighty, welcome to our 911 Carrera S PDK Sport Chrono Sport Exhaust used car, 8,822 miles. We are running on sport summer tires. The outside temperature is probably somewhere like 27 degrees. Car was inside the warehouse, so there is some heat to them. These will otherwise not stick. What can we say about the interior? I personally love this suede steering wheel. I'm a very big fan of that. We have more suede here on the armrest. Obviously, like I was saying, Sport Chrono. There is no heated steering wheel in this car. You don't necessarily need a heated steering wheel if you have the suede steering wheel. There's no real need for that. Stop in to get some gas. Because the steering wheel never actually will feel cold. We have the standard black and Luxor beige interior. We have premium package, so that means heated and cooled seats. Heated seats right now, I'm not gonna lie, I would like that because it is so chilly out. We have a sunroof up here, letting in some extra light, and then not much else. Bose sound system. I was telling you about the Sport Chrono pack, giving you wet mode through the speakers in the front. It will activate. It doesn't activate when it snows. It's a different sound. So only when it's wet on the road. Then we have normal, sport, sport plus, individual, like you would have normally. Sport response. You cannot in this car, which baffles me, is annoying to me, switch from sport plus or individual to normal, or in this case wet. You could click through, you can right now, and that is just something that annoys me. I guess that you can call that a first world problem. Car, I believe, is on Michelin Pilot Sports. Like I was saying, the summer tires, it is cold out, so there will not be much grip. but if we go to sport mode, the exhaust will shine through, which is nice. Not much to say about this car other than it's a very nice place to be. Great lines of sight. The mirrors are great for what they are, including the rear view. General idea and consensus is that you will not be stuck behind traffic all that much. No blind spot in this vehicle, I'm just noticing. Just want to give you a heads up if you do want to buy this car. Cup holder in the center, underneath the right air vent, and then obviously in the doors on both sides. But overall, it's a nice place to be. We have the 14-way seats. I sit very low in this car, as you can tell by the amount of headroom that I have to the glass. That glass does help. If not, then that much. If that helps. Yeah, just trying to get you guys a sense of how this car handles when it is not in optimum conditions, being higher than 50 degrees Fahrenheit, so, or about 7 degrees Celsius. So, I'll get back to you once we're back on the road. Alrighty, we're on the road. Route 17, staying up with traffic. Very easy in this car. Again, conditions are not optimum, but the car seems to be handling it just fine. We'll say roads are now dry. That does obviously help. But you do feel whatever you do with the steering wheel, it doesn't feel like, say, my Cayman right now does on the Michelin Sport, Alpine Sports I should say, an aggressive winter tire. In summertime, obviously, I'll be switching back over, or actually I will have my Boxer, so I don't even have to worry about switching over. But I'll be switching back to the summer tires when the season is ready. I always highly recommend, whether it is a sports car, a sedan, an SUV, if you can opt for summer tires, do so. Get a dedicated set of winter tires. Your car will react so much better in all seasons than they would on an all-season tire. A little bit of a conundrum there, I know. Doing a normal test route drive, a lot of power in this car, a lot of torque. PDK obviously very responsive to anything you might throw at it. I just love the Carrera S. Can't wait for the GTS. Not necessarily that I'm looking for that extra bit of power, but I just want to see what they've done with the suspension, as well as the dedicated exhaust setup. Be very interesting to see what the exact differences are. However, that being said, we are not getting too many of those in, simply because there aren't any to be had. Still production delays. Right now, for example, Cayenne, you can get the headlights, the Matrix ones. Bose sound system is an 8-week delay. Sport design package on the car is barely available. Something I do notice now in this car, pretty cool. There's a little icicle in the dash showing you that it is indeed too cold. But alas, the car is available still. I don't think it will be for long. If you're looking for a new i911, I would be happy to help normally. That being said, we're 2 to 3 years out on everything right now. It is impossible to get a car. There's market adjusted values on all of them. We have these used cars though, the latest generation. Now this car could, between you and I, use a thorough cleaning, but once that is complete, the car will look as new and be happy to go home with you. We have this Carrera S, we have a 21 Carrera with very low miles, a 991.2 Carrera T, which is a lot of fun to drive, regardless of the weather. So just let me know, be happy to help, and hope to be able to welcome you in our brand new showroom somewhere come May. Be well, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. I don't know why this corner is so close to us. so much fun. Even when you have